Have you ever stopped to consider the effect of your habits on your inner strength? It's an intriguing question, isn't it? In today's world, we are constantly bombarded by media and elite influences that seem to champion weakness as the new norm. But do these norms truly serve us, or are they subtly eroding our inner strength, our authentic selves? Consider this: the choices we make, the habits we forge, they all shape our character, our masculinity, our inner strength. But what if these choices are not truly ours? What if they're influenced by external forces, persuading us to conform to a perceived societal standard? If we yield to these forces, are we not letting go of our power, our inner strength? An old fable, The Lion and the Farmer, presents a stark warning about yielding to external forces. This fable tells us about a farmer who tried to befriend a lion. Once upon a time, in the heart of a dense jungle, a farmer stumbled upon a lion trapped in a hunter's snare. The farmer, seeing the king of the jungle in such a pitiful state, decided to set him free. The lion, grateful for this act of kindness, pledged to protect the farmer and his land. As time passed, the farmer began to rely on the lion for safety, gradually giving up his own strength and courage. He stopped sharpening his tools, let his fences crumble, and even started to neglect his crops. He had traded his authenticity and self-reliance for the illusion of safety. One day, a pack of wolves attacked. The lion, having grown old and weak, could not protect the farmer and his land. The farmer, having given up his tools and strength, was helpless. The wolves ravaged his fields and took his livestock. The farmer was left with nothing. A tragic fate that resulted from his reliance on the lion, his surrender of self-reliance, and his abandonment of authenticity. This tale is more than just a story about a farmer and a lion. It's a mirror reflecting our modern society, where we're often encouraged to depend on external forces for our safety and well-being. Just like the farmer, we're tempted to trade our authenticity for the illusion of security. We let go of our inner strength, our courage, our resilience, and in doing so, we become vulnerable. The farmer's tragic fate is a stark reminder of the consequences of yielding to this temptation. It's a warning against giving up our authenticity, our self-reliance, our inner strength. It's a call to resist the allure of safety that comes at the cost of our true selves. This fable stands as a stark warning against the dangers of giving up our authenticity to appease external forces. There are habits that we unknowingly practice that undermine our masculine essence. Let's delve into the crevices of these habits. Woven into the fabric of our daily lives, they seem harmless, but their effects are far-reaching and detrimental. First, we have the excessive indulgence in substances like drugs and the overuse of pornography. These vices, disguised as harmless escapes, are really shackles that bind us, slowly eroding our sense of self and strength. Then we have the habitual need to apologize unnecessarily. A misplaced sense of guilt leads us to say sorry for things that don't warrant it, subtly chipping away at our self-assuredness. Apologies are important, but they should be reserved for when we truly are in the wrong, not used as a crutch to avoid conflict or to seem more agreeable. Lastly, there's the habit of belittling others, of looking down on them. It's a tactic often used to feel superior, but it actually weakens our own inner strength. Rather than ridiculing others, we should elevate them. Instead of being a critic, become a mentor. This not only empowers others, but also strengthens our own masculinity. Now, you might ask, how do we counter these habits? The simple answer is responsibility. Taking responsibility is a crucial step towards building masculinity. It's about owning up to our actions, our decisions, and our lives. It's about standing firm in our beliefs and values and not allowing external pressures to sway us. Responsibility is no easy task. It requires courage, discipline, and a strong sense of self, but the rewards are immense. It strengthens our resolve, builds our character, and deepens our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. It empowers us to move forward, to grow, and to become the best version of ourselves. So let's challenge ourselves to break free from these weakening habits. Let's strive to be authentic, to be strong, and to take responsibility for our actions. Taking responsibility, on the other hand, is a crucial step towards building masculinity. Responsibility is the price of greatness. It's not just a buzzword, but a fundamental principle that forms the bedrock of inner strength. Taking ownership of our actions, decisions, and their consequences is a defining trait of a strong individual. And let's not forget persistence. It's easy to quit when the going gets tough, but real strength lies in the heart of the persistent. Picture failure not as a dead end, but merely as a stepping stone that propels us towards success. Indeed, it's not the absence of failure that defines success, but the refusal to stay down when life knocks us off our feet. This resilience, this tenacity is what separates the strong from the weak. It's the fire that keeps us moving forward, no matter how dire the circumstances might seem. Another obstacle to inner strength is the tendency to submit to laws and rules that go against our personal values. Shame and blame are heavy burdens to carry. They're often the result of past failures, mistakes we've made, or times we've let ourselves or others down. But rather than being a weight that drags us down, these experiences can serve as stepping stones towards success. It's crucial to remember that everyone fails. It's part of being human. What separates the strong from the weak is the ability to overcome this shame and blame, to learn from our mistakes, and to move forward with resilience. Another challenge we face is the pressure to conform to societal norms and rules, some of which may conflict with our personal values. It's a test of our authenticity and integrity. Will we submit, or will we stand firm in our principles? Maintaining integrity and principles despite social pressure is yet another important aspect of inner strength. In a world that often demands conformity, maintaining integrity can be a challenge. As men, we're often faced with a choice: to follow the crowd or to stand firm on our principles. While the path of least resistance may seem appealing, it's important to remember that it's often the road less traveled that leads to true strength and authenticity. Discernment is our greatest tool in this journey. It's what helps us to identify the popular paths that may not serve our best interests. The media, the elite, societal norms, they all exert a powerful influence on our lives, but we must remember that just because something is popular doesn't mean it's right. It's our responsibility to question, to analyze, and to make informed decisions that align with our values. Sometimes this may mean resisting laws or societal norms that conflict with our personal values. This is not about being rebellious for the sake of rebellion, but about standing up for what we believe in. We must remember that our authenticity as men is not defined by how well we fit into a predefined mold, but by how faithfully we adhere to our principles. It's also crucial to recognize that this resistance isn't easy. It requires courage, conviction, and a strong sense of self. But the reward is a masculine authenticity that's unshakable, a strength that's born from within and can't be taken away. Lastly, we must be mindful of how we communicate, as it can either strengthen or weaken our masculine essence. The words we choose, the tone we use, the way we carry ourselves, all of these can reflect our inner integrity. So let's choose our words wisely, let's speak with respect, and let's stand tall, secure in the knowledge that our strength comes from within, from our commitment to maintain our integrity no matter what. Our non-verbal communication speaks volumes about our inner strength, even more so than our spoken words. The way we carry ourselves, the gestures we make, our posture, our visual cues, they all paint a clear picture of our true essence, our inner strength or lack thereof. It's crucial to be aware of this silent language, as it can either fortify or undermine our presence, preventing exploitation by others. Equally important is aligning our actions with our personal mission goals. It's easy to be swayed by others' opinions, to follow the crowd, but remember, the crowd isn't always right. It's vital to discern the counsel we receive and only act on recommendations that resonate with our core values and goals. To sum up, inner strength is not a given. It's something we must strive for daily by rejecting weakness, maintaining authenticity, and embracing responsibility.